Hello, Resilient Roots Tribe. Happy Friday, and thank you for coming to our class, our GRIT, Grounding Restorative Identity Transformation. I'm in my Resilient Roots office today. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get on at 6:30 p.m. because I'll be picking up my son, but I did have time to come to my mat, record a session for you, and make sure that you get it so that you can show up at your designated time to practice wellness and wholeness on your mat. So today I wanted to continue with the restorative practice. I wanted to show you some things that you could do on your own when we're not together. I wanted to show you some postures that include working on the wall. And then we'll do our consistent 6-count breath together, and I'll guide you in a light meditation on your mat to remove any subconscious blocks that might be clouding your chakras or your mind, so that you can show up as your best self and really transform and step into who you are at your core and show up in your purpose and in your light, because I know you're great. I know you're great. I know you're great. You know you're great. So let's be great. All right. So first, we'll meet in a seated position like we are in this moment. Just notice your breath. Sit up straight. Shoulders back. Belly button hugged in. And just take a second to breathe. Normal breath. Notice the rise and fall of your chest. Really start settling into this moment that you've created for yourself. This mindfulness moment, this wellness practice on Friday night. I don't know about you, but wellness brings me joy. Place both hands on the center of our chest and take our practice even more intentional by choosing an affirmation to focus on for our class. You have choice to repeat affirmations after me out loud or say them in your head, but the goal is to replace any negative self-talk or intrusive thoughts with positive I am affirmations. I am brave. I am strong. I am enough. I am confident. I let go of situations and thoughts that do not serve my higher purpose. I let go of limited beliefs. I am kind. I am connected in my community. I am beautiful. I give love. I receive love. I am love. Take a deep breath in, arms out and up, breathing in whatever affirmation is authentic to you today in this space. Fingertips touch at the top, hands to prayer. Out breath. Let's do that 2 more times. Filling up the lungs, pulling up from the hips, fingers touch at the top, elbows shrug down away from the ears, hands at prayer. Again, deep breath in. Then we're going to move into side twist. Plant that left hand on the floor. Take that right hand up and over, getting that deep stretch from hip joint to shoulder joint. Guide that right shoulder back to open the heart further. Keep the chin lifted and just breathe. Take a big in-breath, planting the right hand into the mat, taking the left hand over. Again, opening the heart, but adjusting that left shoulder back just a bit, looking down and breathing. Remember, it's that 6-count breath. Breathing in for the count of 6. Breathing out for the count of 6. Intentionally slowing down. And then we'll flow back to the other side. And flow back to the right side. And back to center. Adjust the way you're sitting. We'll go into our seated cat-cow. So hands around the ankles, shoulders back and down, engage the core. On the in-breath, lifting the heart, lifting the chin. Out-breath, forward fold. Find your flow here, breathing in. Notice your breath move through your lips, down your throat, down your chest, into the diaphragm, into the lungs. Out breath, compress, C-shape the spine. And come back to center. We'll take the right leg out, hug the left foot towards the right thigh. Keep that spine straight, belly button pulled in, shoulders back and down. Maybe see if you can touch those shoulder blades together, and that helps you guide those elbows back and down. Take a deep breath in with your arms up, fingertips touch at the top. Out breath, we're going to forward fold over that right leg. Hands can come to your knees, shins, ankles, or toes, wherever you're at in your practice. Take a second here and just notice what you're feeling inside the body. How does it feel to slow down? How does it feel to push yourself? Maybe you didn't feel like practicing yoga today, but you did it anyways. You rolled out that mat even though you didn't want to. And now you're breathing life into the body, breathing oxygen into all your cells, nourishing the mind. Good for you. I'm proud of you. Deep breath in, arms up. Fingers tips up to touch at the top. And we're going to switch our legs out. Next out breath, forward fold over the left leg. Oh, I'm tight on this side today. I'm going to take a couple extra breaths here. Deep breath in, arms back up. We're going to open both legs out to a V shape. Go ahead and flex the feet if that feels right to you. Deep breath in, arms up. Out breath, we're going to forward down to the center. There should be no pain. So really start where it feels comfortable to you, and then with every out breath, see if you can sink deeper into the posture. Let your head hang heavy in between your shoulders and elbows. Go ahead and walk your hands back up. We'll bring the ankles together. Then we'll move into some side twists. So we'll take the right foot over the left knee, left elbow to right knee, and then we'll take the right gaze over the right shoulder. Shoulders are up, belly button's engaged. We're using that right arm as a kickstand. And we're just breathing into this twist. Really nurturing our spine here. And release. We'll repeat on the other side. Left over the right, elbow to elbow, gaze goes over the left shoulder. Come back to center when you feel complete. Let's meet on all fours, tabletop position. So let's go through a regular cat-cow. Breathing in, chin to chest. Breathing out, dropping the belly, lift the chin. If you have knee issues, go ahead and find a blanket and snuggle that under those knees to take off some of the pressure. Go ahead and C-shape each side of the body. So what I mean by that is take your gaze and look over to the right hips. You can flow it over to look over the left. Take a second to stretch out those wrists. Really nurturing every part of the body today. I'm going to stretch out my face because I'm feeling some tension in my jaw, and my eyes, nose, and forehead. Shake my head, yes and no. From here, we're going to do extended opposite limb. So on the in-breath, extend the right arm and the left leg. Out-breath, bring it back to the mat. Really reach through those fingers and those toes at the same time and come back to the mat. Then we'll move back into child's pose. Going deeper into your breath here. On your next in-breath, we'll walk our hands over to the right side, pressing those palms into the mat. Staying active in this posture, keeping that 6 breath count flowing. Remember, if your mind starts to wander in our practice, just take back your power, count those breaths, or repeat that affirmation. Next in-breath, we'll walk our hands over to the left side of the body. Then come back to center, coming back to tabletop, going through a round of cat-cow, if that is right for you in this moment. Plant your left hand into the mat. Take a deep breath in, lift the right arm up to the sky. Out breath, feed it through the left. Plant your ear to the mat. Deep breath in, come back up, plant the right. On your next in-breath, lift the left arm. And feed it through, resting your ear on the mat. And come back to center. We're gonna head towards the wall to do legs up the wall, hang up there for a couple minutes and just see how that feels, letting that blood from the lower body circulate up to the upper body and just seeing if you can really receive support from your mat with every out breath, being intentional about that. I receive, I give, and I receive. All right, so find a wall. If your lower back is not feeling comfortable, feel free to grab a blanket, fold it up, place it under your spine. If you have a bolster pillow, I do not have one in this office yet. Go ahead and snuggle that under your lower body. So you're gonna hug that lower half as close to the wall as possible. You're gonna want to have a straight spine on the mat. You can place one hand on your lower belly, one hand at the center of your chest. And just breathe. Taking that practice even deeper, connecting with yourself, connecting with your breath, being mindful about your thoughts. I am brave. I am smart. I belong here. I am connected to community. People are rooting for me. I'm authentic. I have a plan for my life. Keep that 6 count breath going. Deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let it go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how does it feel to just be? To slow down? To take off those hats? And connect with the number one person who's going to show up for you. We're always going to show up for ourselves. All right, feel complete with legs up the wall, we'll move forward into some postures on our backs. So lay flat on your back. We'll do feet flat, knees bent. And we'll go into our bridge flow. So on the in-breath, press the heels into the mat. Lift up the hips, chin to the chest, shoulders move back and support it. Or your weight shifts to your shoulders. Out breath, come back down. If you'd like to take an up a notch, you can extend one leg at a time. Feel complete with that. We'll take our knees to the edges of the mat, with toes together. Hands on your lower belly and center of the chest. And just breathe. Go ahead and bring those knees back together, arms out to a T. We'll drop our knees to the right and bring our gaze to the left. And then we'll come back around, bringing those knees to the left, gaze to the right. And come back to center, and we'll do another round of those bridges, and then I'm going to go back to the wall to show you a couple more wall postures. Forgive me, I should have just stayed at the wall. But. All right, deep back in, press into those heels, lift up. This is great for your core strength, good for your glutes. When you feel complete, go ahead and take that side twist to the right, gaze to the left. Hug the knees towards the center and with control, guide them over to the left side, eyes to the right. And then come back to center. Find your wall again, or stay on your mat. This time we're not going to put our bottom directly on the mat. We're going to have a little bit further out. We're going to place our feet on the wall. And then we'll take the right ankle over the left knee, giving slight pressure into the wall. With that left foot, we're going to take our right hand and give slight pressure to that right knee. Opening up the hip here. Getting a stretch in the lower leg, behind the leg. And just breathe. Point and flex the foot and see how that feels. And we'll release and repeat on the other side. Taking the left knee over, or the left ankle over the right knee, slightly putting pressure on that left knee. Just looking at my notes. And from here, we're going to take the right leg up high, and we're going to reach for our knee, shin, our ankle, and just bend it towards our upper half. It's a good place for a strap to wrap around the ankle. Keep breathing. You can even bend the knee and massage the intestines by hugging the knee towards the chest. And release. Repeat on the other side. Take the right leg or left leg up. Find what's right for you behind the knee, behind the shin, or even reaching for the toes, whatever's in your practice. Point, flex the foot. And bend the knee and hug the knee towards the chest, all while actually putting pressure on that right pad of the foot into the wall. And release. We'll do that one more time on each side. Take the right leg up. So we're pushing with the left and pulling slightly on the right. Take the bend of the knee and hug that knee towards the chest. And release. Right, left leg up. Take a bend in the knee. Towards the chest. And release. Let your knees hang open to the side here. It's a little different from having your legs on the mat. Bring them back together. Come back to our mat, or you can stay with your feet facing the wall so you don't have to move completely. We'll do that side twist again. So knees to the right, eyes to the left. You can always extend that top left leg for more of a stretch, reaching for those toes. Bring those knees to the chest and guide them over to the left side. Eyes to the right. And come back to center. Go ahead and find a comfortable position for our resting pose to lead you into a full guided meditation. Keeping that breath going. I invite you to take any movement that your body is calling you to make in your authentic yoga practice. I didn't include any sun salutations or warriors, so go ahead and do that if your body's calling you to do that, or just stay in the resting pose and receive this affirmation I'm going to give you. I invite you to envision a glowing white light at the base of your feet. This light glows, giving your body a complete relaxation, healing every cell in your body, removing any subconscious pain or feeling in the body. Take a deep breath in and out. This light continues to glow up, relaxing your feet, your ankles, your calves, and your knees. This light glows up around your hips, your thighs, your stomach, your rib cage. Relaxing your fingers and your wrists and forearms and elbows. This relaxes your shoulders. This light moves into the center of your chest. It stops and it continues to glow even brighter. Moving up to relax your throat, your jaw, your tongue, your eyes, and your ears. Forehead. Keep breathing that 6 count breath in this full body relaxation on your mat. Every in-breath will breathe in our positive affirmations, and every out-breath will receive support from our mat. I am brave. I am strong. I am worthy. I am smart. I am confident. I am trustworthy. I am confident in my abilities. I belong here. I am talented. I am abundant. I am thankful. I am connected and rooted in my community. I give love. I receive love. I am love. I am beautiful. I am respected. I am authentic. Take a deep breath in and out. On the next out breath, I invite you to release this light at the crown of your head, taking with it all that no longer serves you. Any intrusive thoughts or conversations on loop, any negative self-talk, leaving only who you are at your core. Deep breath in. On the out breath, release and receive support. I hope you continue to lay for a few moments and just be you. I hope that this class brought you restoration, peace, and helped you remember who you are when you take off all of your hats, when it's just you. I hope that you are affirmed that just you is enough, that just you is beautiful, that just you is capable of doing hard things. Thank you so much for your support with Resilient Roots. Please give any feedback on this video, on Grit class, anything you'd like to see, whether that's a topic or theme for yoga. I do want to hear from you so I can continue to serve you and continue to provide a service that is tailored to my customer. So thank you so much. I love you and have a good weekend. Namaste.